I owe India, I don't know if I told you this, Narendra, but I owe India a great personal debt.
When genocidal Netanyahu is speaking to Modi and expressing his profound gratitude to him, we would expect that he would talk about the contribution of India to the world since 4,000 years of contribution and civilization. After all, wasn't India between 25% and 35% of GDP during thousands of years? And we would expect that Netanyahu would mention that. And what did he say exactly? I'm sure he would mention something of the kind.
You see, when I met Sarah for the first time, I think our first or second date was in an Indian restaurant in Tel Aviv.
What? What? What is he saying?
Food was unbelievable.
Bro, just because he looks like every guy from every Indian restaurant doesn't mean you have to say it like that.
Unfortunately, like you, Sandeep, I was afraid he would say that. But did he, though?
A great first date, not only with the food, the date was excellent too. So obviously, I'm indebted to you, as are my children.
Whoa, back the fuck up. So you went to an Indian restaurant. What does that have to do with this guy?
And now I'm confused or conflicted. Is it the natural evolution of the idiocracy system in Western countries? Or is it something else? Is it perversion? Is it the perversion of prime minister, genocidal prime minister, who takes pleasure to humiliate his allies? Because we see a kind of perversion in all what he did to Gaza, to Palestine, to France, to Trump. So is this the manifestation, another manifestation of his perversion?
Like, don't tell him what you ate because you probably had some beef curry. If you tell him, he will not do anything.
So, Sandeep, what are you saying? Would you imply that Modi would let him be humiliated by genocidal Netanyahu? So what are you saying, Sandeep? That Modi would let him be reduced to a simple cook in a restaurant, and that he has only that to offer to the world? Sandeep, don't you dare implying that every president of the Western world would let them be humiliated by genocidal Netanyahu, and that Modi, hearing himself humiliated, would just smile and go.
Because that's how he is. He'll probably go like,
That's not even funny, Sandeep. Don't you dare insulting the third power of the world, because India has the third power of the world in PPA. Yeah, I know that's technical. But don't you know that, Sandeep? How dare you insulting such a great president, such a non-racist great president that didn't support any genocide in his own country, and is a friend of the prince Netanyahu, the genocidal prince Netanyahu. Don't you dare.
like the guy from the Indian restaurant. But on a serious note, this is a perfect example of the dynamic between India and bleh. Because when Modi wanted to show a connection between India and this puke bucket of a country,
Sandeep, you're so anti and so.
he said this.
Israel is their fatherland.
He wanted to show that our countries were so equal that one was the fatherland, one was the motherland, which is stupid, but he did that.
Yeah, okay, Sandeep, I see your point. And he even pronounced the Israel, while in India, in Hindi, because Modi is speaking Hindi. The r doesn't exist, so that's where we see that Zionists make happen so many magical things.
And in response, Netanyahu said, I went to an Indian restaurant.
Sandeep, don't be ungrateful. Israel has brought so many things to the world, so marvelous things.
The food was great. Thanks a lot. By the way, jackass, did you go to a Palestinian restaurant as well?
That's too much. You've crossed the Palestinian checkpoint, the Godwin point. That's so no.
Do you owe them a debt as well? Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, you stole all their food and now it's called your food. It's a wonder they haven't stolen Indian food and called it theirs yet.